Happy Memorial Day. Memorial Day Monday, May the 29th. Special thanks to all those in the armed forces that have served over the years, and especially those that gave the ultimate sacrifice so we could talk some baseball as we do every year on Memorial Day. And we have a ton of daytime games, some nighttime action as well. So we're going to get right to it. No big game breakdown today because we know you all have plenty of barbecues to go to, some cannonball contests, some fireworks to light off. So we're going to go straight to best bets. I'm going to bring on three of the best at WagerTalk.com for this Monday Memorial Day. Get you some free winners here in MLB as we head into the afternoon and the evening. It's Marco D'Angelo, Dwayne Bryant, and Jeff Michaels. And Jeff's got an NBA show at 2:30 Eastern. Don't forget about, as there was a huge Game 7 in the NBA. So a little sports memo, 2:30 Eastern. Also sports memo, WagerTalk.com, $9 Monday. Lots going on here Memorial Day. So, Jeff, let's start off with you. Going to get to a free baseball play for you. But first, I want to remind people you're red hot. You go for your sixth straight 4% MLB best bet winner tonight on Monday, $9 Monday. Not a bad time to check that out at wagertalk.com. And you're seeing it well. A 49% return on investment the last 3 days alone in MLB. Woo! What do you got free for us here on Monday in MLB?
Yeah, looking forward to an exciting card that we got going today, but I'm looking at this Nationals Dodgers game, starting with just a pitching matchup. I mean, you look at the Nationals, they got Trevor Williams on the mound. He's 3-1 over under. He's actually got 4 starts under his belt against this Dodgers team. And the Dodgers are throwing in an experienced Bobby Miller. And I know the Nationals aren't a team that you think about, the offensive powerhouse that are going to jump over a pitcher. But, even I was a little surprised to look and see they got the third best combined batting average in the league, hitting 266. And they've just struggled to plate those runs or plate those run opportunities in a lot of cases. But this could be an opportunity that they could take advantage of it there. They're a team that started the series hot. They're putting up 6.5 runs per game in the last 4 first game of the series, but they are allowing 7.5. But the Dodgers have typically done the same thing. I mean, they're scoring a lot of runs. They're putting their best foot forward. 13-4 over under in the opening game of a series. That includes 7-0 over under on Mondays. So starting the week off hot and 7-1 over under at home. Plus, looking at their history recently against righties, 21-8 over under in the last 29 games against right-handed pitchers with a single digit total. So under 10 there, but the average combined score 11.5 runs in those games. So shooting over by a clear margin. And I think both these teams come out swinging, especially after what the Dodgers put up yesterday and failing to get the win in that game. I think that offense is looking to come back just as hot as they were yesterday and potentially get a win here, but I'm banking on the over in the Dodgers-Nationals game today.
It's Jeff Michaels, wagertalk.com. And Jeff, once again, red hot, going for his sixth straight 4% MLB winner. He's picked up a mere 49% return on investment in just the last 3 days alone in baseball. So check out Jeff for $9 Monday. Also check him out here on YouTube at 2:30 Eastern. He's got an NBA show as well. All right, let's go around the horn here. We had Marco on earlier today on Wager Talk today, and Marco talked a little NHL playoffs game 6 as well. So check back on Wager Talk today for that replay. We talked some hockey, some soccer, a little basketball, lots of baseball as well there. And Marco, as we mentioned on the show, you've been seeing it pretty well for the past 4 months, up over 66 units of profit the last 4 months in all sports. You've also got a big 4% MLB underdog game of the week. It's the first of the week, but it's a strong one. Your game of the week goes tonight on Monday, $9 Monday. So don't check him out. Don't miss it. Marco, 4% plays, 31-18 since April 1st. Just a fantastic run. How about a little freebie here for the viewers on the baseball show today?
Yeah, I'm going to give you an underdog, and let me just say this is not the underdog game of the week. I have an underdog I like better than this one. But for the free play today, we're going to go to the Pittsburgh-San Francisco game. A couple things in this one. First of all, we've got San Francisco returning home off of a 7-game road trip. You guys know that I like to fade teams in that first game back home off of a road trip, and good time to plug a chart that Jeff did, breaking down teams on 3-game, 6-game, 9-game road trips, what they do coming back home. So go back over to Wager Talk and check out that chart. And I think he did that on, was that Friday's show, Steve?
Yes, Friday. Great
on
episode Friday. Today. Check that out. Yeah, great episode. Great chart.
So you can check that out. But now I'm looking at this one, and we've got Rich Hill going for the Pirates. He's been good. He's allowed 3 runs or less in 7 of his 10 starts this year for the Pirates. And Hill's very familiar pitching against the Giants from all those days when he was at LA with the Dodgers. 18 career starts for Rich Hill against the Giants. He's got an ERA of 2.34 and a very good whip of 1.12. Now, on the other hand, San Francisco starts Anthony Desclafani. He is a guy that is very familiar with the Pirates because he pitched a big part of his career in Cincinnati. He has had 17 career starts against the Pirates, and his numbers aren't as good. Lifetime career starts, ERA 5.13 and a whip of 1.45. And we know that the Pirates have not had a lot of good teams over recent years. So those numbers are a little bit alarming for him against the Pirates. No question the Giants are playing their best baseball of the year right now, while the Pirates have lost 4 of 5. The only reason I bring that out is I want to make mention of something. If you look at this line, what it was overnight and what the early movement was on this game, the early money's come in on Pittsburgh. Now, I'm not here to tell you that you blindly follow line moves, that every line move is, oh, that's sharp money, this or that. No, it's not. But when you get a game that if you look at it on the surface, the way the Giants are playing and the way the Pirates are playing, you would expect the money to be coming in on the Giants, especially since this game started at a low price. And then you saw initial money come in on the Pirates. To me, it doesn't make a play for me, but when I'm already on that side and I see a movement like that, that's something I like to see, and I'll bump it up a notch. So I'm on the Pittsburgh Pirates. One final start for you, or stat for you, with Rich Hill. When he starts and the line is a competitive price game, and by that I mean in football and basketball and stuff, we always say between the threes, -3, +3. In baseball, we go between +125 to -125. Those are basically coin flip games. So you would expect somebody to have a record close to 50%. Not Rich Hill. When he starts in those type of games, his team is 11-2 in those starts. I'm going to go ahead, take the Pirates with Rich Hill on the mound to get the first one of this series tonight. Take Pittsburgh as my best bet for the show.
And once again, that's Marco D'Angelo playing his Pittsburgh Pirates, but don't forget that's not his strongest underdog play of the night. He's got his MLB game of the week, underdog game of the week, for just $9 because it's $9 Monday at WagerTalk.com. Marco's seen it well, up 66.5 units of profit over the past 4 months in all sports. And we've got one more to get to. I will give out a best bet here in a moment as well. But first, let's throw it over to Dwayne Bryant, who's also got a fantastic card here for Monday. And you've also got a fantastic promo code, Dwayne, DB3, Dwayne Bryant 3, DB3 is a 3-day all access for the price of one, just $39. Normally 1-day all access is $39. You get 3 days and nights of Dwayne Bryant's best bets, all sports, all access for just $39. But you got to use promo code DB3 for Dwayne Bryant at WagerTalk.com. It's like buying a 1 day and getting 2 more days for free. I love that math, Dwayne, and give us a best bet as well here for Monday.
Yeah, so I had 2 official plays today. The one play I had up for $9 Monday, that game is about to start. The other game is the one that I'm going to give out now. And I like the Twins and the Astros under 8. It was -105 this morning. I don't know what it is now. Like I said, this is an official subscriber play, 4% that I gave out this morning. Sonny has been money for the Twins. Sonny Gray, he's allowed 2 or fewer runs in 9 of his 10 starts this season. He could actually sue his teammates for lack of support. The Twins have only averaged 3 runs in Gray's 4 road starts this season. And he never seems to get much run support when he starts in Houston either. He's made 4 career starts in Houston. He's been given an average of just 3.25 runs per game of support. That includes a start when he was with the Yankees, and even they only got Gray 1 run to work with in that game. And that lack of run support is likely going to continue today. The Twins have averaged just 2.2 runs in their 5-day games as a road underdog against a right-handed starting pitcher. And the guy they face today, JP France, he's someone that they've never faced. And that should give France an early game edge, at least the first time through the lineup. Speaking of France, he's a 28-year-old rookie. He's making his 5th start. His only bad start of the 4 was also his only home start, but I don't think it had to do with him pitching on his home mound. I think it had more to do with the fact that it was France's only start in which he was coming off only 4 days rest. And he had thrown 94 pitches in his previous start, which at that time was his season high. But I think Dusty Baker learned from that as France was back on 5 days rest in his next start, and he is again today as well. I tend to think of Houston as an offensive force, but their advanced metrics show that they've been below average against right-handed pitching both overall and at home. In fact, Houston averaged only 2.8 runs in its 5 home day games against a right-handed starting pitcher. Looking at the back end of this game, the Astros bullpen is solid. The Twins pen is decent. So I'm seeing enough here to warrant a play on the under 8.
It's Dwayne Bryant, and once again, you can get his 3 days and nights of all sports for just $39. If you missed today, started on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Purchase it, though, with that promo code. You can select when you want to start as well. DB3 gets you 3 days for the price of one, $39. Dwayne Bryant, WagerTalk.com. All right, I'm going to look at a free play here for Monday night in MLB. Monday night, Memorial Day. Once again, thanks for watching, everybody. And thank you for all that served and have served and will continue to serve this great nation. And let's talk some baseball Memorial Day. We got a lot of daytime games, but some nighttime games as well. And we're going to look at an under. I know it's fun to root for runs and watch high-scoring games, but it's also fun to make some money. And I think this Angels-White Sox games have all the makings of a low-scoring contest tonight. You know, the White Sox have probably been the biggest underachiever in baseball for the past season and a half. A lot of people at the All-Star break last year thought they were a play-on team in the second half. They didn't get it done. Started off extremely slow this year. And even with a little bit of a above 500 record over the past week and a half, but they're still not having a good season. And they had gone, I believe, under 9 straight until 4 straight overs now in their last 4 games, but it's misleading. They've had 3 runs or less in 2 of those 4 games. They've had 5 runs or less in 3 of the 4 games, and they've had 8 hits or less in 3 of those 4 overs. So they're not getting any better offensively. And the Angels are struggling offensively as well. They've now gone under 6 of their last 8. This weekend, Saturday and Sunday against Miami at home, they had just 8 hits and 5 hits, and they've scored an average of just 7 total runs the last 3 games, well below average during that span. 2 teams that aren't putting the ball in play, and both teams traveling here. The White Sox were in Detroit yesterday, traveling back home without rest, and of course, the Angels traveling from California now for a road trip against the White Sox. So I don't see things getting any better for either offense tonight. We'll look for Anaheim and Chicago to stay under 9 minus 120. There's a couple 8.5s out there, so shop around. Make sure you get under 9 minus 120. That is a key number. And don't forget, NBA Game 7 is tonight on Monday. I do have a strong best bet on my page right now at WagerTalk.com, and I'll be back also at 4:15 Eastern on the NBA show to talk about Celtics Heat Game 7. So once again, check out the NBA show and check out my best bet for $9 Monday. Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com. All right, great show here for Memorial Day. Thank you once again to everybody that tuned in for this quick express version. And let's recap the best bets here on the way out for Monday, Memorial Day, May the 29th. Myself, Steve Merrill, under the total White Sox Angels, under 9 minus 120 at 8 o'clock Eastern tonight. Marco D'Angelo's got his underdog game of the week going. That's his strongest play, but a free underdog as well here in the show is the Pittsburgh Pirates plus 125. Dwayne Bryant, 3 days for the price of one with promo code DB3. He likes the Minnesota-Houston game under 8. And Jeff Michaels goes for his 6th straight 4% winner in MLB. He's up 49% return on investment the past 3 days. Check him out, by the way, at 2:30 Eastern on the Sports Memo NBA show. Jeff Michaels likes the Dodgers. And my former Washington Nationals over 9, even money. All right, that's it. That's the Express Memorial Day version. Thanks again for tuning in. Thanks, Cappers, for joining me. And with Drew Martin will be back tomorrow on Tuesday for the full version of MLB First Pitch every Monday through Friday, every weekday here on Wager Talk TV at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the like button, and leave us some comments below. We love the comments. We read them, and we reply back. Have a great Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day. We'll talk to you again tomorrow on Tuesday.